Hey guys, in today's video I am going to give you few very simple steps by which you will be able to get a healthy and lush green Areca palms as you are looking right here. See, Areca palm is one of the easiest plants that you can grow at your home, plus it's an air purifying plant too. But sometimes thing doesn't happen according to our wishes and it goes wrong, and that's why you may get some difficulties while growing the Areca palm. That's the reason why I decided to do this video, so that you will be knowing how you can take care of your Areca palm properly. I am going to discuss all the things that I do for my Areca palm. So the first important thing is sunlight. Please note that this is extremely important and you should provide your Areca palm the required amount of sunlight. If you give it more amount of sunlight, if you keep your Areca palm in a place where it gets lots of direct sunlight, let's say even the midday heat or even the afternoon sunlight, that time you are going to find yellow leaves on your plants. Just like this one, as you are looking right here, if it gets too much of direct sunlight, that time this thing is going to happen. So what you can do is you can keep your plants in a place where it would be getting at least few hours of morning sunlight, and if it gets the filtered sunlight, that would be also okay. As you can see here, I am keeping my plants in my living room, and my room gets sunlight, the afternoon sunlight, and it gets sunlight from around 2:30 p.m. to near about 5:30 p.m. Nowadays it's 5:30 because it's the summer season, and you can also see that it's behind the glass, and that's why the sunlight is always get filtered by that glass, and that's why it doesn't get too much of harsh sunlight. So that's the thing, you should keep your plants in a right position or in a right place, and that time your plants should grow properly and you are going to find green leaves instead of yellow leaves. So please remember this one. This is really very important. The second important thing is proper watering. See, if you are also growing the Areca palm like me, growing as an indoor plant, that time you have to be extremely careful while watering your plants. Let me give you one example here. See, for my plant, I need to water it once in 12 to 15 days. I know that you already got a big shock listening to this thing, but believe me, they don't need lots of water, and if you are going to give them too much of water, that time you are going to find brown tips on the leaves of your plants, or even the leaves should turn somewhat grayish color. So please be careful, and before watering always do a soil test. Just see the soil, check the soil, top layer of the soil, whether it's dry or moist. If it's dry, then only water your plants, otherwise please don't. And if I am not wrong, you are already overwatering your Areca palm, so please don't do it, and water only when it's necessary. The third important thing is fertilizing. See, different people have the different options about fertilizing the Areca palm, but for my plants, I just apply near about 10 to 12 DAP crystals once in 60 days. To apply the DAP crystals, it's really very easy. By the way, you can apply the DAP crystals and you are also going to get the result just like me. And hopefully you may get even the better result. To apply the DAP crystals, just keep the crystals on the soil, then gently press it, and as soon as you water, the DAP crystals should be dissolved in the water and the plants should be getting the nutrients on a continuous basis. So that's about applying the DAP crystals. But if you don't want to apply any kind of chemical fertilizers, that time you can apply near about 50 to 70 grams of vermicompost, homemade compost, or even compost cow dung powder once in 45 to 60 days. Please note that Areca palms are not that heavy feeder, so if you fertilize them once in 60 days like I do for my plants, they are going to grow nicely. So that's it guys, you have to do only these 3 simple steps properly, and at the end you are going to get a healthy and lush green plants. I am going to end the video right here, but before ending, let me tell you another important thing. You may want to know this thing, and that's why I thought to include this thing in this video. See, you may want to repot your plants just after buying from the nursery. At that time, while preparing the potting soil mix for your plants, please remember that Areca palms would grow well in any kind of soil. I am just using clay soil, but whatever soil you are going to use, please make sure that your soil is well drained and add at least 20 to 25% of any compost. Let it be vermicompost, homemade compost, or even compost cow dung powder. So that way you can prepare the potting soil mix for your Areca palm. So that's it guys. I really hope that you found this video useful. If you did, please
subscribe. Like video. Subscribe.
If you have any questions about Areca palm, please let me know and I would get back to you as soon as possible. And I would really appreciate if you can give me a feedback on this video. Thank you very much for taking your valuable time to watch the video. I really appreciate it. Have a great day and enjoy.